Okay. 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 Okay.
We're registered. We're in. We're live.
All
We're
right,
live here in Game 2 of Faxmachine Newk versus Dark Force Dusk.
All right. So I don't really commentate much on doubles, but it's.
What do you think about the compositions?
I can tell it's more like a. It's kind of hard to like. There's just a lot of stuff going on because I'm really not used to doubles.
Yeah, it's kind of a spaghetti fest. I know, I mean, Villager's super good for camping and like one-on-one scenarios, but I can only imagine that like the Lloyd Rocket and the Slingshot, those could do a lot of damage to your teammate. And you're super squishy, so it's kind of hard to be the stock tank in doubles. I know doubles is kind of more of like a macro game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's another reason why it's like more of a side event because it's not really like focusing on like
individual skill.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, it looks like Game & Watch is sitting at 100. He's probably going to be the target of the red team. As he gets the spike, gets nared by Lucina, taken off. And here's a one-on-one situation where I think Dark Force could probably take it here because now he's more set up with a one-on-one. And he can just constantly zone. He's got a massive stage, town and city, huge.
I mean, one thing I can really say about this villager here is that I can tell like he's trying to be kind of aggressive, but he's also trying to use more zoning too. I mean, that's what a lot of like, cause me as a young Link player, I can tell that can be really useful. Oh,
he went for the stretcher bowling ball to drag it out and try to time it correctly.
I think if it was just a little bit closer, would have actually maybe at least done like a sour spot.
Yeah, it was close. Gets the net, has stage advantage, tries to get the water while he runs away. The tree doesn't come up. Here comes the rocket spacing so he can get back on stage. He's trying to water the tree. He's playing really patient, but he's kind of running out of life here. I mean, eventually, I'm pretty sure Villager is at any smash percentage.
I mean, I think this villager is like, there is a little bit of scenarios where I can kind of see openings with it.
Dude, there's the classic Lloyd Rocket to jump fair. Oh, and the up B sends him to the stage spike directly under the stage. So is that tied 1-1 or is that 2-0? 1-1, tied up. All matches are best of 3 until finals, I believe.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a game 3. I feel like, especially early in tournaments, you don't typically see a lot of like game 3s. Like it's very easy for there to be stomps. It's very easy for people to just kind of run away with tournaments, especially early matches. So this is pretty cool. Hopefully we'll see some adaptation on the, I believe, blue side. They ran Game & Watch and Villager, maybe like a tankier, heavier unit that would allow them to stay on the stage a little bit longer because it seems like they were pretty evenly matched. I mean, it was last stock, last hit, so they probably don't need to do anything too crazy of a change. So they can probably just run whatever, maybe like a secondary that might keep them in the fight a little bit. Unless those are both their mains, then maybe, maybe run it back and just play something and have a mechanical change.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of like the Villager. Is a lot of openings that Villager has.
Yeah.
So I think even though it is doubles, there would still have to be like more like awareness of like what's going on. Like,
dude, doubles is about that. Like half the time, trying to ledge guard somebody and go off the stage and like fight them, it's not even worth it. Half the time, just throwing them off and then going and assisting your teammate is the better play.
Yeah, I mean, so it's more like a it's more like trying to think of a word of it. It's more like the like other esports and stuff where it's like not really a fighting game and stuff like that. Like more like a team-based game.
Absolutely.
Kind of. Like, so you try to do the much like offense that you can, but yet also like defending like what you have and stuff. So like you're not just playing all aggressive and just having, Yeah, so this match is going to be a lot more explosive. They went to Yoshi's Island. Is this Yoshi's Story? Yeah.
And this has a lot thinner walls. So they're going to be able to get a lot more kills off the side. And it looks like the Lucina player swapped to Roy, I believe. So we're going to see maybe some more F smashes, maybe more kills, maybe more jab to back airs, killing off the side earlier.
Yeah.
So I mean, if just going off composition alone, it looks like red team made a good appropriate swap. But the back air turtle edge guards F, and F gets taken out. Faxmachine.
I mean, I definitely I actually haven't seen Newk's Wario in a while. I did.
He is a Wario main, is he not?
Yeah, he is a Wario main. I just haven't seen his Wario in a pretty good.
I was watching the stream last night at Typo House Games, and I saw he was playing Rosalina, I believe. Did you see that? He's been dabbling with the Lina.
But cause I saw Newk play against D3 King back in the summer, and because I remember watching.
Dash tag almost taking it. Villager floating back.
Yeah, and since it's doubles, people wouldn't really edge guard. He has more of an opportunity to get back, but still.
Oh, and Newk gets taken out, and Dark Force is able to stay on, even though he got turtled by his own teammate. Eventually, Dusk gets taken out though.
Oh, Newk gets the back air against Villager, and so it's pretty actually even. Everyone has the same amount of stocks. The Roy.
It's even, but red's definitely behind in percentage, so we should look to see some red kills come in, or some blue kills on red come in, especially against the Roy. He's approaching 100, so maybe a bowling ball off the side. These tower maps definitely help villagers in their edge guarding, because they can just drop the bowling ball. Here we'll probably see it going against the Roy. There, he goes for an attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think the villager should be more.
There goes one.
Should be more camping kind of.
Yeah, he's camping center stage while the Game & Watch kind of uses his good hitboxes to pressure them off stage.
Yeah.
And there's the turnip off the top.
And that leads a lead to the blue team now. And
bowling ball off the stage. Newk gets blasted.
So Newk and F is on the last stock right now.
Yeah, it's 2 stocks to 1.